Come on. There we go. All right, guys, welcome back to whatever the hell this is. I'm here with my friend Robert Pash.
What's up?
All right, Pash. So first things first, how's your quarantine going?
Uh, Boring. We were planning on going my family for Mother's Day. We were planning on going kayaking, but everything's closed down.
Mhm.
So yeah. But then I've also been working because I mean, for some reason, cable is an
Essential.
essential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So
It's crazy on what constitutes as essential nowadays.
yeah,
Like GameStop employees are essential.
I don't know how. I mean, the stores are still closed, but they're going
Nope.
to work.
Nope. Nope. They've
They're
been
open again.
the only ones that closed down were the ones inside the malls.
That's weird because the one in Westico, I called them and they told me that they weren't open. I mean that they were technically open, it's just that they weren't allowed to go in.
Yeah, curbside.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I dealt with that bullshit, man. It's like right now they're not taking in trades, and
Oh,
it's like so if you're gonna make a purchase, it's gotta be with debit card. They're not taking cash, and a lot of it's because of germs and all that stuff.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, no, man, it's crazy as like what like that. Man, I'm just glad things are starting to open up. Like I don't know if you heard, but Whataburger's 24/7 again.
Thank God.
Yeah, I know. You don't know how many times it was like 3 in the morning. And I was like, "Fuck, I need a milkshake from Whataburger,"
Yeah.
but I gotta
Strawberry.
wait till like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, what about your Mother's Day? How's your Mother's Day?
Good. What the heck happened? Are you there? There you go. My Mother's Day was good. I got her some flowers, some goodies, a note card, and diamond earrings.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah. And then we also had like a kind of like a family dinner. And we were planning on going kayaking, but like I said, like everything's closed, so I couldn't really go anywhere.
Where are you gonna go kayaking?
Fireman's Park in McAllen.
Really? You can kayak in McAllen?
Yeah, it's like a big lake, and they like, you could fish there, and it's in the park, and they rent you kayaks, and you can bring your own kayaks. But but yeah, it's like $7 to enter, and then like $20 to rent
No
a
shit.
kayak.
What's the name
Mhm.
of this park? I might go check it out when it does open up.
Yeah, we wanted to do that too, but yeah, it's
Cool.
been a while since I kayaked.
Really? You've kayaked before?
Yeah, I went to Austin. Uh, I don't remember what it was called, but it was a big lake, and I went kayaking, and then they had like an open lake that you could swim in. And it was like a 15 feet deep.
Nice.
So yeah, that was pretty fun.
Cool,
Long
cool,
time ago though.
cool. So, what else have you been up to since I saw you last what year?
Has it been? And I
It's
think
been
it's been a
it's
good.
been well, it's been 50 weeks because we graduated on the 24th of May, and it's the 10th
Mhm.
of May. So yeah,
Oh,
almost a year. I know we've spoken here and there, and we've made plans to hang out, but it's just
we never followed through.
it's been a crazy year for me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, like I got like school. I mean, again, right now I'm not going to school right now at the moment, but I am working, and I do plan on going back to school. And then what else? Trying to get my own place still. I have a lot of stuff on my mind at the moment.
Cool, cool, awesome.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, Jordan?
Man, I'm bored every day. I'm bored. That's why I just started like I've been wanting to do this for a while, and then it just like nobody like wanted to do it, and then I like had to convince people to do it. And aside from you, I've got three other people lined up.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, So it's just a matter of like who wants to do this, who wants to be recorded, who and then yeah. So it's cool that I guess if any good thing came out of this quarantine, it's the fact that like I get to talk to people I haven't spoken to in a while. Like Aurora and I are like, yeah, we talk every once in a while. And I think the last time I spoke to her was like Thanksgiving.
Oh well.
So yeah, man. I haven't spoken to Irving. I haven't spoken to Mondo. I haven't spoken to Jasenia. I haven't spoken to anybody from school except for you. You're probably the person. No, you are the person I talk to the most. Well, no, I talk to Krista every now and then also. You remember
Yeah,
that?
it's just yeah. I remember. It's only you and who else? Yeah, it's just you that I talked to from SCI. No one
I,
else.
I try to keep in contact with everybody, but it's just I don't know. They're doing their own thing, and
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. But yeah, no man, everything is good. Aside from that, man, I'm bored, man. I've been out of work for about when was spring break?
March.
Yeah, so the middle of March, and it's the middle of May, so almost 2 months I've been out of the job. Um, yeah, man, don't get me wrong, I'm looking and I'm settling for like jobs like Subway, Domino's, and all that stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
but it's especially right now, like they're hiring like crazy, but I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, like right now I'm actually trying to look for a different job because I really don't like my job. I
See, that's
hate
the
it.
thing. Like I know I'm not gonna like the job, but I know I have to put my ego aside, and it's just because it's just a temporary thing. I just need this until August, maybe September, when everything goes back to normal. Um,
Yeah.
but other than that, man, no. I'm just hanging in there. I I yeah, man. I got Hulu. That's how bored I am. I've seen everything on Netflix. So I was like, man, what's on Hulu? And
Yeah. I
um,
tried getting Hulu, but nah.
ah, so
I do have Disney Plus though.
I have Disney Plus too. I've got Disney Plus. Well, my brother has it. I just steal it from him.
Yeah, everybody steals it from me since I'm the only one that bought it.
I I I, I didn't want to get Disney Plus just for the Mandalorian. So like,
Yeah,
if you get if somebody else gets it, I'll just steal it from you.
The Mandalorian is actually a really good show. Like I miss it. It kind of sucks that they stopped airing it.
I I can't. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into it.
I liked it a lot.
I guess I wasn't really into Star Wars, but yeah. Hey, when are we gonna watch Venom?
Oh yeah, totally. Uh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I heard there's a second one coming out. I'm gonna have so many unanswered questions.
I'm totally down if they get if it's this year. I'm totally down.
I don't think it is this year. I've heard some things that they pushed it back to next year.
They always do that.
No, they do.
But
Anyway,
no, go for it.
no. What were you gonna say?
No, no. I was gonna say like, is there any other movie that is coming out? But I don't think so.
From what I know, Wonder Woman is still like on its regular day, but that's not for another month.
I don't know. I don't know about Wonder Woman.
No, yeah, no. I'm gonna pass on that shit. I'm sexist now, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, no, hardcore sexist. If you don't have a penis, I don't want to talk to you.
What about Aurora?
That's why we barely talk.
Oh, true.
Um, but yeah, I remember I told her like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm gay now."
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot. Um, but yeah, no, it's yeah, man. Uh, it's so weird doing this with a new person.
Really?
Yeah, just because like whenever I have like returning people, it's always like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this, this, and this. and then it just flows real easily. When I get a new person, it's all like, yeah,
Awkward silence.
yeah, a lot of that. Even though I guess maybe because we haven't like seen each other in a year. The last time I saw you, you were wearing a cap and gown, which by the way,
Yeah.
is still in my car.
Is it still in your car?
It's still in my car. That little rolled up diploma that they give you, that's still in my car too.
I think mine like I lost mine. I think it was such a sad piece of paper. It was just a piece of paper, like literally, like
Oh,
uh,
it's always just a piece of paper.
well, yeah, but like in my high school, like they gave it like in a big booklet, like laminated.
No, you
Like it
gotta
was
go
really
to the
nice.
school. No, you gotta go to the school and get it.
Well, I don't think I never. I don't think I ever went to get it then. Well,
Well, no, I got mine, and mine like I don't know if it came in a frame, but it came in like one of those envelopes. No, no, one of those envelopes.
nah, and I guess I never went to go pick up mine.
I mean, you can still go get it. I mean, not right now,
I also
but
still haven't picked up my CPR card.
but it sucks because like so Krista like barely missed the deadline to graduate with us, so she was gonna graduate this year, but now that the whole virus thing hit and they're not having graduations, she's not gonna graduate and she's not gonna walk. Well, she's gonna graduate, but she's not gonna walk. There's not gonna be a
That's
ceremony.
uh,
So they waited a whole year and then it's not even gonna happen.
that sucks.
No, it does. It does. And even she was pissed off about it. It was her and I forgot the other girl that Samantha. Uh,
Oh
they,
yeah,
they were pissed off. And what was that group called? I forgot. They're the people that would like talk. You had like a special tag.
ambassadors.
Ambassador, the ambassador. A lot of the ambassadors that were like graduating after us were getting really pissy. After you left, there was a lot of ambassadors that were like, "Well, why am I going to be an ambassador if we're not even going to graduate with these people?" And so, yeah, Krista was one of them. She's all like, I'm going to graduate. I'm just not going to walk. It doesn't make any sense for me to finish this year, but then wait a whole 12 months to like walk.
Yeah,
So yeah, which makes sense. I wouldn't walk at that point, but
yeah.
I don't know because I just like barely made it. Like if I
With the
had
graduation.
yeah, if I had to take another mod, I would not have been able to walk with the rest of you guys.
Yeah, yeah. I remember like I remember I was doing so good in the beginning, but then all of a sudden I kind of like started like
Slacking.
slacking.
I think there was like a week where you like showed up maybe one day. I could be exaggerating, but I know
No,
there were days where you'd come late. There were days where you'd leave early. There were days where you wouldn't show up at all.
yeah, yeah. I
Do you
think it
remember
was like
who was that? Who was that one girl? I forgot her name. What was her name? What was her name? I think your cousin was her friend. Started with the D, I think. I can't remember her name.
D Daisy.
Daisy. I remember Daisy would show up. So school ended at 3:10. Daisy would show up at like 2:55.
I remember that.
And then I remember Sanchez called her out on it. It's like, why are you even showing up?
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
Daisy.
But like I think the reason why I started slacking was because of the whole Angelica thing.
Oh yeah,
I think so. I mean I don't remember exactly when it started, but I think that's when I started slacking.
I
But
remember. I forget. I I can't remember a lot of people's names, but that girl that I had a crush on, I forgot her name. She was an ambassador, and then she got kicked out because
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember her name either.
yeah, I had a crush on her, like a huge crush on her, and it's yeah, man, it if I had known now what I knew back then, I would be like, I'm gonna pass on you.
Oh,
I'm trying to remember her
but
name.
yeah.
I run into Rolly every now. I've ran into Rolly like maybe 3, 4 times. 2 at Luby's, once at Stripes, once at
Is he still
Walmart.
weird?
Yeah.
Or he would just like he's like shut the fuck up. I'm like what the?
I remember I was at Luby's one time and I was getting my food and I heard somebody like, "Hey, do you mind hurrying up?" And I was like, "Who the fucking asshole." I turned around, it was him. He does it, you know how he like does it to you?
Yeah,
It's like, no, I'm just messing with you.
he's so weird.
Ah man, but I miss him, man. He tells me that he doesn't even do what he went to school for either.
I don't think anybody does,
No,
honestly.
nobody does.
It was like a waste of time.
It really was. It really was. Every time I see these commercials for it, it's like, no, stop.
But I mean, like, it's because like now these days, like what they have is like something that doesn't give you a lot of money, so it's not really worth working. Like as a medical assistant, it's like $11 an hour. I'm like, that's not gonna cover my student loans. It's not gonna cover. It's not gonna cover anything. You know, and
Well, I
sometimes even
mean,
the starting pay for a medical assistant is literally minimum wage.
it's not meant to like live off of. It's like a stepping stone. Because again, the school is not it's not a college, it's not a university, which I think that's why I never took it that seriously, just because I did go to college and it's I mean you've gone to college too. It's not the same thing. It's really not. If anything, I saw it as like high school, being in high school all over again.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if you don't go to class, they're on your ass. Like go to class, go to class. And I have to like tell them like I'm paying to be here. If I don't want to go to class, like I'm not gonna go to class. The fact that and then they started using bells on us. Like well,
the
what the
bells that
hell
never
bell?
that never worked.
Yeah, and then or if they did, you would barely hear them.
Yeah,
Yeah, no man. But yeah, no man. That I talked to Aurora and I told her the same thing, and she says the same thing back. Like that school was, it really was just a waste of time. It really was. I talked to. There were times where I would have to go to Fleming, and I would have to like because I was close to dropping like twice. And then she's like, no, no, and I don't know, man. And then there was that ambassador program that was a huge joke. It really was, or not the ambassador,
yeah.
but the mentors.
Oh yeah. They were a
There was
huge
always like a
joke.
civil war between the medical students and the business students. Um, and so much so that every 3 weeks when new students would come in, it would be like, don't like just fucking leave, man. And
Yeah.
I hated it.
So how
I
many people from SCI have you interviewed other than me?
just you. You're the first one.
Oh really?
Everybody else has been friends from real school.
Oh.
But yeah, no. And then well, you're my second guest. Everybody else is coming up after you.
Oh, okay.
It's just it was a last minute thing, and it's already 9:30, and everybody else is like going to sleep and all that stuff. So I was like, no, let's do it tomorrow. Plus, these things take forever to convert into like YouTube format. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
yeah, man, it's crazy. But anyway, Pash, I always like to end this thing off with a topic from Cards Against Humanity. So it's
Okay.
just basically I pick out 7 random cards because I got 3 of these boxes, and so I've got like 500 white cards, and so I just pick out 7 random ones, and I ask you to pick one out, 1 through 7. One starts where my fingers are at. 7 is like this back one right here.
Okay.
So we're gonna go through all of them, but yeah, 1 through 7.
4.
4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Pash. What are your thoughts on breastfeeding in public?
Uh, I mean, I've seen people do it before at
So have
work.
I.
Yeah, I mean, like at first it was uncomfortable because maybe because I was 16, so I was still kind of like what's going on. But like now I'm kind of like I really don't care as long as you're not like flashing people like, hey, look my tit, you know. So as
All
long
right.
as you're not doing that, you know, like it's natural and it helps the baby a lot. So
My thing is, don't do it like if the baby does get hungry and you are for breastfeeding, have it ready.
yeah,
Like pump it out and then feed it to them. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I don't understand.
yeah,
I also
and
don't
then
understand after at least 1 year old, you should not still be breastfeeding.
yeah. I
I've
mean, like
heard of
don't
6-year-olds still being breastfed.
yeah.
At that point, the kid is in school already.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Like, I remember there was one time. I think it was like in a movie or something. I forget what it was called. About this guy, I mean, about this girl, and she would like. He's like, how old is the kid? He's like, oh, he's 5 or 6. And like,
48
you're still.
months.
Yeah, there you go. What's the movie called?
Grown-ups. I was watching it today.
No, I couldn't stop laughing. I was
All right,
like, literally, I just started thinking about that. Let's go 3.
3. Okay. Pash, what are your thoughts on grunting for 10 minutes and then peeing sand?
I wouldn't want that to happen for me. And that's basically like kidney stones, and I would not. I don't want kidney stones.
Have you had kidney stones?
Oh no! Oh thank God. Uh, I've had like I think one long time ago when I was super unhealthy. I mean, I'm still kind of unhealthy right now, but like I'm not as bad as I was when I was younger.
How
When I
how
was
big
younger, huh?
how big was the stone? Because they give it for whatever reason they give it to you.
It was a tiny one. It was literally like super tiny. Like the reason why I was feeling pain was because it was finally getting pushed out and it's going through my urethra. I mean, not urethra. I think it's called. I don't know
Yeah.
what it's called, but it's like a little tube, and it's like super thin. And then the kidney stone was literally like just like a tad bit bigger, and so I was scraping it, and uh, they said like, "Oh, you're already pushing it out. Here's a filter. Pee it out and give it to us." I peed it out. I forgot to pee in a filter, so it just went away. And yeah, that was about it.
Damn.
It only lasted like probably like the pain lasted a day, but then like I would feel like every once in a while kind of like a sting when I was still trying to pass it. But they gave me some like codeine and stuff, which I never used. I don't like using pills or medication.
Just
So
just
yeah, yeah, I'm a man. So
all right, Pash. 1 through 5.
let's go 5. Let's go last one.
5, last one. Pash, what are your thoughts on having a vagina?
I mean, I am happy having a penis. So
Uh,
I rather
I,
have a
I didn't know
penis.
you had a penis, Pash.
Yes, it is a massive
Really?
black.
Show it to me. Let me see it. Let me see it.
There you
All right. 1 through 4.
go. 1.
1. Okay, we were just talking about this. What are your thoughts on man meat?
I
See,
mean,
now you have to show
and
it.
I'm forced to now. Uh, I mean, I I don't like man meat, but my brother does. So you know, like whatever floats your boat. You know.
I got you. Do we know any gay people at school
Mm.
aside from the two of us?
Oh, what?
Was
Geez, I really
Isaac
don't
gay?
know. Isaac. I don't think
Oh,
so.
Ray.
Who's Ray? Which one's Ray?
Ray would always hang out with Krista and Samantha.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he was 100% gay. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
No, he admitted it. Like, he would talk
Well, I
about it all
know
the
he
time.
admitted it, but you don't have to like. Oh, he's 100%.
Oh, I mean, like I mean, I'm not being judgmental or anything. Like my brother is gay, so
All right, 1, 2, 3. Is he really?
yeah,
Oh,
he
wow.
is.
I thought you were just being an ass.
No, no, he really is.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go 2.
2.
Yeah.
Speaking of ass, what are your thoughts on having anuses for eyes? Yeah, some of these are
I
stupid.
I have no. I wouldn't know what to do. I like just having that in my head kind of just like ruined my night. Imagining,
Just having buttholes for eyes.
yeah, ugh.
Can you imagine farting out of your
Or like doing the number 2,
eye? Every time you cry, it would just be coming down your face.
anal leakage.
All right, Pash. 1 or 2?
1.
1. Okay. All right, Pash. We're gonna be talking about asses again because what are your thoughts on Daniel Radcliffe's delicious asshole?
Thumbs up.
Yeah. All right, and last one. What are okay? This one's not funny, but what are your thoughts on a duffel bag full of lizards?
I kind of want a lizard. I've been wanting to get a
You know
lizard.
what, man? I saw this one Instagram video of this girl with a chameleon. I know it's two different things, but she said that chameleons don't change their skin based off like the surface they're on. So like my wall is pink. If I put a chameleon on there, it won't turn pink just because the wall is pink. It'll turn pink because it wants to turn pink. So if I put it on one of these cards, it won't turn white. It'll turn like blue. It's weird. One of the reasons why they say chameleons blend into like the jungle or whatever is because they're already green and everything around them is like green or greenish.
Or brown.
Oh yeah, or brown, green, brown. But yeah, man, it was delicious.
Wait, from what?
What's that?
I thought you were
Man, you
looking
know
for
what,
more
man?
cards.
I feel like doing these are it's very therapeutic for me. It doesn't like make me like go crazy or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just because again, I get sick of Netflix, I get sick of Hulu, I get sick of the Switch. Um, I know places are opened up some more, but it's kind of like you can't just like go somewhere by yourself.
Yeah.
You need like
Yeah.
to somebody because you can't hang out there either. So it's like
Yeah.
if I'm gonna go to the mall, I can't really like stop and hang out and get a pretzel or whatever. I need to be with somebody, and nobody's down to like do any of that stuff, which is fine.
You got me.
But yeah, like nobody's down to do any of that stuff. But oh shit, my TV just turned on by itself.
Already?
Yeah, no, it's okay. But anyway, man, it was really great seeing you again.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you want to do this again, man. It was really cool.
Yeah, I'm totally down.
All right, man. Yeah, just hit me up. You got my number. I got yours. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah, man. If you do want to hang out also outside of this, and
Yeah,
shit.
definitely.
We can't see Venom because the movie theaters are closed.
Yeah. I mean, we could rent. I could get a projector. We could watch it on like,
You do
big
work for a
ass
cable
wall.
company,
True, I do.
so
That
you
is
got
true.
connections.
I do cut connections. I also make connections.
Speaking of connections, I never made the connection about you with the San Francisco background. We're just talking about gays right now, and you're from San Francisco.
I'm in San Francisco right now. Right now,
But
I'm in the what is that? Apple Tower.
the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Design Man.
Oh
I get those two mixed up all the time.
yeah, no, everybody else does too.
Yeah, yeah. They're both Italian.
All right, Pass. It was really good seeing you again, man. I'll
Yes,
talk to you later.
sir. All right, there's man.
Later, man.